The 2022 Etowah County Volleyball Media Days. And at this time we have the Gaston Bulldogs in here. We're going to let them introduce themselves at this time.
Hey, I'm Coach Destiny Allen Taylor. I'm Lauren.
Coach, we ask a lot of people this. We're going to ask this of you. Summer workouts are always interesting, always a different look for every team. Mm-hmm. Take us through your summer workouts and what that's looked like so far this summer.
So this summer we had a lot of turnover with coaches, which, you know, high school sports, you have that. So they probably look a little different than they will in the future, because I feel like the coaches that we have now, like, we're here to stick around. Like, we're all Gaston alum. We want to be there. Like, we're excited to get, you know, Gaston back to where it was when we were in school.
No doubt.
So, and they were trying to put an air conditioner in our gym all summer.
Really?
So that was an interesting.
I just talked about that.
Did it work?
We're just waiting on the units. All the stuff's inside, the ductwork, the electrical stuff. We're just waiting on them to put the units in.
In the summer, I said there has no gym around here that has mastered heating and cooling a gym yet.
No.
They got the heat part now.
Oh, we got the heat. We got the heat down. You sweat all year round in there, but hopefully now we're not going to be doing that anymore. So.
Coach, how hot does it get in that gym in the summer?
Oh, very hot, and we have
About
one
115,
fan.
something like that.
Probably, I think we're afraid to really, you know, measure the temperature. So yeah, it gets hot. But this year we did a lot in our weight room. We did a lot in there, which does have air conditioning, which is nice. But we also did a lot outside, running and conditioning and things like that. So.
Do you guys work out where Coach Harrison and do, or do you have a separate gym?
We have like the girls' weight room, which is in the gym.
All right, so that's different than what football team uses.
Yes.
All right. So for you individually, how's it been this summer? Just take us through the workouts. Did you guys go to camps as well?
We didn't go to camps. We had a tournament yesterday.
Okay.
Just a little one. We had workouts 3 days a week. They were good. I felt like we got a lot of improvement done. We've gotten stronger.
Did you guys do some team building?
We did. We came together as a team at each workout.
I like it. So how's the message been since Coach has been there? Talk about that a little bit.
She's made a big difference. She stepped up.
And her being from that school, that's gotta mean something to you.
It does.
She don't want to, you know, she definitely wants to get the thing headed in the right direction because she's got pride in her school.
Yep, she's definitely doing that.
In the past 2 weeks, I got the job about 2 weeks ago.
So there was 3 hires in the past couple of weeks, right?
So we're, you know, I think it's been a learning experience for all of us. Like, I was there last year and worked more with junior high basketball and the basketball team and stuff. But this year, you know, yesterday was very promising. Very promising.
Coach, what is it about this young lady that she's here today? She's got to be a leader, something special got to be.
She is. She's a senior this year.
Gotcha.
And over the summer, she was always there. She always has a positive attitude. On the court, she's one that I know if the ball comes to her, she's going to make something happen. Like, she's a playmaker type deal. And, you know, having her on the court, and she sets for us, she hits for us. She plays all the way around. And, you know, she's one of those that you want them to hit the ball to. Because it's not going to hit the floor. So, and like I said, she has a positive attitude and picks people up, which is big in volleyball. You know, every point starts, you know, basically you're playing for each point. So, you know, if you get down a little bit, that's what I've been telling them. It's a big mental thing. Like, you've got to, like, I can sit over there, I can say anything, everything, yell, not yell, but they have to decide themselves to, you know, pick themselves up and pick each other up. So that's been big, and Lauren's a big part of that. So
when you hear Coach talk about you in those terms, it's got to be challenging to you, knowing that you got this kind of weight on your shoulders to help the team, but it's also got to be a big opportunity for you. That, you know, she's laid this out. What does it mean to you to hear Coach talk about you in those terms?
It means a lot. Like, it makes me, like, I don't know, it's
warm and fuzzy.
It is.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, you want to inspire. You know, I've seen some coaches that didn't have their team, I guess, the way they should, and then there's other coaches that his guys will follow him to anywhere he wants to go. And, you know, that's one of the first steps in creating and changing the environment and, you know, just changing the mindset of not only a team or a school, but a community. It's just, you know.
And giving these kids some consistency. I feel like that's our biggest thing. Like we've talked about it as head coaches, and all of us coaches have said that, like, we want to give them some consistency because there's been, you know, not blaming it on anybody, but it's hard sometimes to go to a school and stay there. And I feel like all of us, we have like a deeper meaning for staying there. Like we all wore those uniforms. We had Gaston on our backs, on our chests, you know.
You got one of the coaches with their name, with their jersey hanging up.
Yeah. So we told her she can't leave. You know, we put your jersey up. Nobody wears that number. You can't. You come back. You can't go anywhere. So we're really excited to have her back too. So.
What was Coach's message to you specifically when she first got there? Because obviously she knew how you played and everything, so it had to be something special she said to you about leading this team.
Yeah, she's seen me play before. She kind of worked with me a little bit last year. So I mean, she got like a visual of like who is like helps out everybody, and I guess she just seen me, and it is a big role. You gotta just tell them to make it up with a play. You make it up with something else that's even better. And I don't know, she just.
How's the communication on the team with you guys? How long have you guys played together, like the core of the team?
Well, we are a young team. So most of our seniors, they graduated like 2 years ago last year. So we've moved up from like a lot of little younger ones, and they.
You talking 8th grade even?
No, not to up.
Just
okay.
not to up.
Right.
And they've had a lot on them, but they've adapted and they've become even better. And the communication it's gotten better, a lot better actually.
Coach, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Football season, and I asked certain volleyball coaches this. You seem like you did open up to answer this. It always casts this big shadow over volleyball, and it has, and it's just what it is here in the South. We've tried to do our best to get the girls out because there's no reason the girls can't on Monday through Thursday. And we'll give the guys football Friday. What do you think some of the things we need to do, and the media is included in this, so I'm listening to your answer, to get, you know, the girls recognized because they work just as hard. I mean, they're in the same heat, the same sun, maybe to kickstart that and get that to where the girls get a little bit more notoriety.
I know at Gaston, like being a small school, we share. Like Lauren not only is on the volleyball team, she's also a cheerleader. So like during, you know, football season, we're sharing a lot, we're doing a lot. And I think as coaches, we've learned, I mean, it's kind of like a requirement. When you come in, like you have to, like that one athlete is not yours all year round. Like, and we encourage everybody to play. She also plays softball. So like we're, you know, we know how to work with that. Media-wise, I mean, I'm new to all this, so I don't know.
Well, you played though, correct?
Yes.
Do you ever remember getting hardly any coverage back in the day from volleyball?
Yeah, I was in the air right after they won. I was in 7th grade when they won the state championship in volleyball at Gaston. So the poster still hangs in the gym, flag still hangs in the gym, you know. Mm-hmm. So I know at least when I was there, volleyball, you know, we were expected to be at a certain level, and you know, we, you know, trying to live up to that. Volleyball, I mean, it's hard now because when I was in school, it was the newspaper, which makes me sound really old at the moment. Now that I realize that, but you know, like in the Gadsden Times is not what it used to be. It's not in Gadsden anymore. I guess it's called outsourcing. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But
he does most of his work in his house.
Yeah, so it's just I don't know, and we've come back trying to play more local teams, not going off as far. Like, I mean, we have to play our area games and stuff like that, but
it has to help you with the gate money, I'm sure. Probably.
Yes.
At least a little bit.
Yes, volleyball programs are not in the business of making money. Let me tell you.
Yes, a little bit.
It's a lot different, especially when you have football on Friday nights and things like that. So, each school does it differently, and we're trying to figure out what's going to work best for us and how to, promote our program. And we're growing. We have 2 junior high teams this year. We have a JV team. We have a varsity team. So we're the program's growing.
Okay.
And I think that's a big part with these seniors and juniors and sophomores, that these younger ones have come out and want to play.
I'm sure you're busy year round, but fall has to be. You're doing double. You're basically playing on 2 teams.
Yeah.
Talk about just a day in the life of you on a normal school day.
Let's see, wake up and get ready and go to school. And then after, we usually do cheer practice. We try to do it during school, like our last
Final
period. Yeah. That way it doesn't interfere with volleyball.
Okay.
So they do good with working around each other. And then you go to volleyball. Usually practice lasts about 2 hours, 3 to 5. And then just do that every day.
By the time you get home, then you have homework.
We'll have work after practice.
Workout after practice.
Yeah, workout.
She works.
Work after.
She works.
Oh, you work too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait a minute. So you go to school, then cheerleading practice, then volleyball, then work, then homework.
Yeah.
Whew. Her mom ain't got to worry about her getting in no trouble, does she?
She doesn't have
What
time
you go
to.
bed? 11, 12 maybe?
Probably close to 12.
Whew. Man, she's working 100-hour weeks.
Yeah.
Golly, that's awesome. Well, hey, final thoughts from a player standpoint before we shut the interview down about the upcoming season.
I think this season we've grown a lot already from practicing and all that in summer. I think we're gonna go up this summer. We're gonna win games. We're gonna just come together as a team and have fun.
No doubt. Same question, Coach.
I think, like I said, we played in the little preseason training the officials. I don't know exactly what it's called. Gaston State yesterday. There were several of us there, county schools, and it was kind of a toss up how it was going to go. It was the first time me being, on the sidelines for a volleyball game, and first time, being out there with this new, they did graduate several seniors last year, so a lot of their first time even starting. So, but I think it went very well. There's still a lot. We still have room to grow, though. We're not where we need to be at, but we're going to get there. And, I felt by the end of yesterday, I felt very positively about it. So I think we still got some things to work on. That's what we were talking about right before we came in here, things that we need to do tomorrow at practice.
That's good.
So there's still some room for growth, but I think, we're on the up. We're on the up.
We're on the upslide.
We're on the upslide.
There we
so
go.
that's what we want.
Coach, I appreciate you guys sitting in with us, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
All right.